Man, oh man, it is good to be back. I am just returning from my 2-week trip to Dubai and the Maldives, and let me tell you, it was absolutely spectacular. I can't wait to share my review of where we stayed and how we got there and all the fun stuff in between, but you are here for the weekly Pointers news update. Now, whenever I'm not traveling internationally, these updates come out every Sunday evening, and my goal is to catch you up on all the news you may have missed regarding credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. This week, we've got some really interesting stories. The Chase Freedom Flex card has introduced their 5 times categories for Q1 of 2024. Wow, it's kind of crazy. It's the end of 2023, so we're getting our Q1 offers for 2024. Capital One is making changes to their lounge access. Hilton Properties has a new offer as well that you'll need to register for, and I've got a couple of really good food deals at the end of the show, along with some family drama around Christmas gift giving. 'Tis the season to create family drama, right? I feel like that's always the case. But thank you so much for joining me. If you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts, and keep in mind, if you're interested in any cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. And when you apply using that referral link, it does greatly help support the channel, and I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. I missed all of you. I'm not kidding you. I missed putting these out, but I really enjoyed my vacation. Let's get back into things. We've got some stories to cover today. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's start off with the Chase Freedom Flex cards. They have just introduced their 5 times bonus categories for Q1 of 2024. Now, if you're not familiar with the Chase Freedom Flex card, let me break it down for you. Every quarter, Chase dictates spend categories where you can earn 5 times points in those particular categories. And you can do that up to $1,500 in a quarter. So those points definitely do add up, and these do rotate throughout the year. So for Q1 2024, the categories are grocery stores. Now this does exclude Walmart and Target. It also includes fitness club and gym memberships, just in time for all those New Year's resolutions, and also self-care and spa services. So if you want to start the new year off right and you want to buy healthy groceries, you want to go work out at the gym and maybe treat yourself to a spa treatment to rejuvenate yourself for the new year, these categories are going to fit really well. I think these are actually really well placed for this time of year, and it actually makes a lot of sense. One of the biggest things you'll want to make sure that you do if you do have the Chase Freedom Flex card is you do need to remember to activate this offer before you start spending on this card in Q1 of 2024. So make sure you activate the offer, because otherwise you won't get those 5 times points. Let me know what you think about these categories. I think they make a lot of sense for this time of year. Look, I know from the comments that we get on our videos that grocery spending really hurts right now, right? With inflation, it really, really hurts. So getting to $1,500 in spend in Q1 should be very easy in grocery shopping alone. So this is something that everybody should be able to hit. Let me know your thoughts about these offers down in the comments below. Capital One is changing airport lounge access with a couple of their travel cards. So Capital One is removing the free airport lounge access benefit from 2 of its credit cards. So starting January 1st of 2025, the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card and the Capital One Spark Miles for Business will no longer grant cardholders 2 free visits every year to Capital One and Plaza Premium Lounges. Now, Capital One says they're doing this to ensure that guests get the best experience possible. Really what that means, I think, is that they're trying to limit the crowds in lounges. And you know I've talked about that a lot on this channel. When everybody has access to these lounges, it becomes an absolute zoo. So while I hate that they're removing this benefit, I think it's gonna make sense in the end, and I think more and more cards across the industry are gonna see these restrictions put into place, because you cannot give lounge access to everybody that has one of your cards. It creates a terrible lounge experience. Now, me personally, I've not been in any of the Capital One lounges. So if you have been to a Capital One lounge, let us know. Are they overcrowded right now? Do you see any issues with crowds? Do you think this should help? Let me know your thoughts down below. Want to pick up an extra 2,000 Hilton points on every stay? Well, you may want to register for this offer. So Hilton is offering 2,000 points per stay and an additional 500 points when you use a digital key on stays from January 1st through May of 2024. So again, that's 2,000 bonus points on every stay and 500 bonus points when you use the digital key. Now, you do want to make sure that you register for this promotion. So don't assume that you're going to get these points without registering. So is this the most exciting offer that Hilton has ever put out? No, it is not. But 2,500 extra points, why not take advantage of it? Make sure you register. These are easy extra points. May not be the most exciting in the world, but take every point that you can get. Let me know what you think about this offer down below. Target runs this promotion consistently throughout the year, and it's back again. Make sure you take advantage of it. $50 off a $50 shopping trip. So you can save $50 on a future qualifying purchase over $50 when you're approved for a Target Red debit or credit card. And this offer is only redeemable through Target Circle. The offer is running through December 30th of 2023. Now, when it comes to deciding between the debit and the credit card, I always recommend the debit card because it's not going to show up on your credit report, and you can go ahead and pick up the $50 off a $50 shopping trip. It makes a lot of sense. Now, keep in mind, you're not going to be able to churn these offers like you were before. You're not going to be able to double dip and use this both in-store and online. A lot of changes have happened with these offers now, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but still, $50 off $50, that comes out to be zero, right? As far as I know, unless my math's wrong. You let me know down in the comments below. Take advantage of this offer. If you don't have either one of these cards, pick one up. You know, every week on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I like to share a story as it relates to credit cards or points and miles or travel or money and relationships and how all those come together to create some very interesting scenarios. And this week I've got a scenario related around holiday gift giving. 'Tis the season for family gift giving drama. So this poster online wants to know if they are in the wrong for who they are choosing to buy Christmas gifts for. So the lady that posted this online was in a major car accident about 5 years ago, and she received a very large settlement from that, to which she doesn't have to work anymore, and she actually uses a lot of the money that she got from the settlement to be able to get her nieces and nephews some really awesome, big, exciting gifts. Now, she does have one brother and a nephew who she doesn't really know that well, that moved overseas, and they never really had a close relationship, and in fact, she didn't really talk to her brother that much for many, many years while they were overseas. One day, the older brother decides to move back to the US, and he brings his son with him. So this woman's nephew is now closer to her as well, and he is now expecting to get these big gifts that other nieces and nephews are getting. He's talking to them, he's hearing stories about how awesome these gifts are. He's getting really excited about all this. He's writing letters to Santa, he's asking for all these big gifts. He thinks he's gonna get all these big things from his aunt. Well, it turns out that the woman that posted this is saying, well, wait a minute, I don't really know the nephew that well, and I never really had a close relationship with my older brother. I don't feel like I need to buy any gift for this child. Even though they are a child, she doesn't really feel close to them, and thus she doesn't want to invest money in a gift for them. This makes the woman's mom furious. She's really upset with her daughter for choosing not to buy a gift for this nephew when she's gonna buy gifts for other nieces and nephews. She feels like they are singling this nephew out, but the woman is saying, hey, I don't really know this nephew at all, and my older brother and I, we never really talked the whole time we were growing up. We weren't really that close, so why should I invest all this money for another big gift for somebody that I don't already know? Well, now this has caused a big rift in the family between the brother, the mother, and the lady that posted this online, because they are arguing, going back and forth, saying, hey, it's not the kid's fault, don't blame the kid. Please treat this child the same as you would all the other nieces or nephews, or it's gonna make them feel singled out. So that begs the question, who is in the right and who is in the wrong in this scenario? Now, is the woman that posted this online in the wrong for making the nephew feel like they're being singled out? Is it the fault of her older brother and her mother for guilt tripping her into buying a gift for someone for Christmas? Is that really part of the holiday spirit? Are both of them wrong? Is it somewhere in the middle? These kind of scenarios pop up all the time, and it begs the question for me too, for you out there, do you have any interesting, dramatic gift-giving scenarios that you've run into? We've all had some sort of family drama somewhere along the way as it relates to Christmas or the holidays. I'd love to hear if you've had any gift-giving scenarios similar to this. Let me know who you think is in the wrong down below, and let me know especially if you've been caught in a very similar situation. Now, if you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers News Update, you know I like to end the show on a good food deal. This week is no exception. I've actually got 2 food deals for you today. So the first one is from Firehouse Subs. So in honor of the 2023 holiday season, Firehouse Subs is kicking off its popular Name of the Day Customer Appreciation Program. Basically, here's how it works. If your name fits in one of the categories listed on the daily Firehouse Subs, we'll call it Advent calendar that you see on the screen right now, then you'll get a buy one, get one free from Firehouse Subs. So for example, on December 18th, if your name rhymes with Mary and you create an order at Firehouse Subs, you will get a buy one, get one free offer. Now, some of these you can see are already out there. Some of them they have blanked out because they're gonna be a surprise on any given day. So make sure you download the Firehouse Subs app. So make sure you follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see what the daily name is going to be. And not to be outdone, Jack in the Box has an offer as well around the holiday season. So Jack Pack members can enjoy a free reward daily with any $1 purchase. And here's a look at what the schedule looks like right now. So on Sundays, you can get a jumbo egg roll. On Tuesdays, you can get 2 tacos. Friday, you get fries. Saturday, a fountain drink. So to take advantage of the offer, simply sign up for the Jack Pack Rewards program through the Jack app or on jackinthebox.com. And this offer runs through December 24th of 2023. So there you go, 2 really easy food deals. I love the creative deal from Firehouse Subs. I think it's really interesting and creates a little bit of buzz around the brand. Let me know if you plan on taking advantage of either one of these down below. Well, this has been a very fun show. We talked about some important topics. We talked about lounge access with Capital One, a new offer from Hilton, the 5X categories on the Freedom Flex card. That's always a big deal. Make sure that you activate the offer. I can't stress that enough. And I can't wait to hear your feedback on the family drama story as it relates to gift giving. It is the season for gift giving, and it's also the season for family drama. Keep in mind, if you're interested in any cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. When you apply using that referral link, it does greatly help support the channel, and I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, 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 you're gonna get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, free sub sandwiches, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.